Welcome, gather. Thank you all for being here. This is my Walmart grocery haul and Sam's Club haul. Just thought I would check in because it's Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. And this is what KendyK is February the what? 5th? Y'all, what is today? Is it February 5th? Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for staying locked in. We're doing a Sam's Club grocery haul with a little bit of Walmart plus curbside pickup. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being locked in. This is KendyK all day. I'm sharing everything that I picked up at Sam's Club this morning before I put it away and continue on with my day. Thank you all for being here. Thank you. And a little bit of Walmart. Welcome in, friends. Thank you for being here. I see you. So I journey for 2026. The saga continues from 2025. And y'all let me know how I did as we head into the weekend and we really get this month kicked off. Today is February the 6th. I lost a day somewhere. It must have been a crazy week, and it was. Y'all check in. Let me know how you're doing. How was your week as we wind it down? Today is Friday, right? Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being locked in. It is KendyK all day. That's me. That's my moniker. Okay, let me show y'all what I have because some of this stuff is perishable and ain't nobody got time for this meat not to stay cool and be put in the freezer. So I'm gonna do some freezer prep as well. I got a beef chuck roast that in my mind I was gonna cut it in half, but might need to just keep it whole. $21.68 for a beef chuck roast. Good Angus beef from Sam's Club. I always try to get my meat from Sam's Club. And that is a almost 3-pound beef roast. So if it was just me here, but now that the boy's back home, he'll eat that up. So I'll probably just go ahead and just fix the whole beef roast. But I will put it in a gallon-sized bag just to further protect it. And then I got a pack of ribeyes, and these are thin ribeyes, and I like thin meat. I just prefer thin meat. I thought both of those as far as meat. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being locked in. I've got some in them, and I got some eggs. I love Sam's Club eggs. They just give you a much better quality egg than, let's say, like Walmart. And they are considerably cheaper. So that'll be more than enough eggs for the month. And it's a perfect protein. Eggs are. Hi there, Kathleen. Welcome in, Kyle. Thank you, everyone that's locked in and joined in. Thank you. So the grapes were $6.87. And that is what, 3 pounds of grapes? So I'm kind of like thinking ahead to, a Super Bowl weekend. So Sunday is Super Bowl day. So making sure that I have appropriate snacks that are going to keep me enjoying myself without overdoing it. So grapes are one of those things. Plus I needed some fresh fruit in the house. So I already talked about the chuck roast and the ribeyes that I picked up at Sam's Club. The eggs were for 2 dozen. cage-free egg. Grade A. That's the best grade you can get on an egg. 2 dozen eggs. $4.26. You can't beat that, y'all. Can't beat it. Hey, Kathleen. Welcome in, Kyle. So, still doing Walmart. This is still Walmart. I'm sorry. This is still Sam's Club. Oh, so I didn't talk about it, but I got 12 boxes of Kleenex tissue. Can't beat that price either. 12 boxes, 5 boxes of Kleenex. So the big boxes. Ooh, I don't know if they overcharged me for those. They were at $17.94. I think they're supposed to be 13 something. I'll have to email them about that. They're supposed to be 13 something, I think. But 12 boxes of Kleenex. If you know me, you know how I go through Kleenex. I'm doing pretty good today. So let me take a little step back. And then I needed some Febreze just for the bathrooms. So this will take us, I don't know, I probably will need to buy that again for 6 months. And you can't beat the price on the multi-pack at Sam's Club, $9.98. So I like them because they do give you different scents, so you don't have to stick with the same scent if you don't want to, and I don't want to. So we've got Ocean, we've got Lavender, Vanilla Bean, Refresh and Energize, and Classic Linen Sky. $9.98 on those. We did fried rice a couple days ago. I made that shrimp fried rice, and I swapped out the white rice, swapped in brown rice and rice to cauliflower, and I didn't even tell my kid, and he didn't even notice that it wasn't white rice. He inhaled it. I'm glad I had eaten my dinner already. Ate my dinner already. So I picked up, because he asked, do we have any egg rolls? And I was like, man, I used to buy the egg rolls and put them in the air fryer when we did fried rice and things like that. So I do know that you can get the same brand of egg rolls in Walmart in a box of 8 for like $9 or $7. And I got 16 of these for $9.88. So basically, for the price you would pay for 8 of these in Walmart, you can get 16 of them. And these are the pork. And we always get pork because to me it has better flavor than the chicken ones. But I do believe they also sell chicken egg rolls in this brand in Sam's Club. Now we're going to talk about how much KendyK paid for all of this food. Welcome in. Hey, Jerry G. Welcome in. Do it yourself. KendyK's monthly Sam's Club haul. And normally I do the haul at the end of the month. So like normally I would have done it in January for February, but life be life, right? And so I picked up one of these salads, and it's good to February 11th. I was a little disappointed. So these bag salads, I still have a little bit of bag salad. We put some of that bag salad that I had earlier in the week. We had some of that in the shrimp fried rice, and it was delicious. Nobody ever knew the difference. So this is the Southwest salad. So again, I'm making sure I have options for Super Bowl this weekend. I don't eat it nearly as much salad. I more so would eat side. I don't know if that's you too, but that's me. And only because it's Super Bowl weekend, I picked up Super Bowl weekend, I picked up this 3 mini pack of, and they were a whopping, these are Coke products, mini Sprites, mini Fantas, and mini Cherry Cokes. These were $17.78, $17. Yeah, broke the budget on these. Yeah, friends, can y'all, everything, and I do mean everything in these stores is high. Everything. It just is. Oh, more fresh fruit. My favorite, cosmic apples. This is 4 pounds of cosmic apples. And I love them because they are grown in the Pacific Northwest. Yes. Washington and Oregon apples. So I got 4 pounds of apples to go with the 3 pounds of grapes. 3 pounds of black grapes. And I got all of this at Sam's Club. I picked up some Skinny Pop. Specifically because it is Super Bowl. And that bag, it was a little pricey for me, but I went ahead and got it because it's Super Bowl weekend. How much for this Skinny Pop? $6.48. So I still think at this size, I still think it's better than what I would have paid in Walmart for that, for a smaller bag. And then Fritos. You can't go wrong with Fritos. It's a corn chip. Yes, it's still a chip, but you get more bang for your buck out of the Fritos. And these were, as far as calories, $4.48. And it is a corn chip. So $4.48 on the Fritos. It's mix and match. And if you got Lay's brands, of course, Fritos aren't Lay's brand, but Lay's brand chips were 50 cents off. So you could get those for the huge mix and match bags for $3.88. So if you've got chips to pick up for kiddos or for Super Bowl, you probably want to go to Sam's Club for those because they're an extra 50% off. Not 50% off, 50 cents off. So $3.88 for a big bag. But these are Fritos brand and they're not a Lay's brand. So, but still for $4.88, you can't beat that because chips have gone up. Y'all, everything has gone up in price. Absolutely everything. Hey, check out Chick. How are you, friends? Skinny Pop. Oh my goodness. Yeah. 3 simple ingredients. No artificial flavors or colors. So all you get in Skinny Pop is popcorn, sunflower oil, and a little salt. So, and you can get 3 cups for 150 calories. So there are worse things to eat than Skinny Pop. And had I been thinking about it, I would have ordered specialty orders, some of my favorite Midwest brand. It's a small business, small American business. I would have ordered some just for the Super Bowl weekend. What are your plans for Super Bowl? Okay, so I think that's everything that I picked up at Sam's Club. Oh. Now, don't judge me, but Low Carb Queen, hey there, Kim. Low Carb Queen was raving over these 0 added sugar salted caramel almond ice cream bars. 190 calories a piece, 3 grams of sugar, and 3 net carbs. And these bad boys were $11.98. So about $1 for an ice cream bar. So with that being said, they say that they're supposed to be skinny for, I guess it could be worse. The almond is singing my name, so it's the salted caramel. Yes, so So that's what I am doing. And Low Carb Queen, I'm blaming this on you, especially because you're not here to defend yourself. But she raved over these, so I snatched some. And now, y'all, I have to hide them in the drawers in the freezer so that the boy doesn't find them. Because, y'all, these are $1 per bar. It was $11.98. So, no way. He's a college student. He don't work a job. Only people that work a job can get these. Don't tell anybody. So we have those as well. This is my monthly haul from Sam's Club, and now I did a quick Walmart curbside pickup. So as far as snacks, peanut butter, crackers, I don't know. Let me know. You give me some suggestions if these are not good snacks. And then also for snacking, this really has helped me. And I prefer the Great Value brand. So this is the Walmart curbside pickup. Chunk like tuna packets, the Great Value brand. I prefer these over the Starkist brand actually. And these are less than $1. I think they're like 88 cents. So if I feel like I need a snack, these are 110 calories, only 2 carbs, and a whopping 17 grams of protein, right? So they're good for on the go, camping, at the gym, sports nutrition, and y'all, just good to have in this economy. And because y'all, we just don't know. We had the snow and ice apocalypse just a few, look, what, last week? And my yard, front and back, are still full of snow and ice. It's melting, but y'all, I took a picture. I'll have to show you that picture. So I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these because we just never know. You kind of need to make sure you have provisions so that you can feed your family without heat, without a heat source. We don't know, y'all. There's a lot going on in our country. And it was the people on weight loss journeys, like Losing It Grace, Low Carb Queen, who else? Kim J's Sweet Life Journey. All these GLP-1 folks, they always talk about this stuff right here. And oh, y'all, this says energy. Are these the same thing, or did I get one that's the wrong thing? One of them was a substitution. So I think I was supposed to be getting both electrolytes, and one of them they substituted in, but it maybe looks like the same thing. Y'all let me know if you're familiar with these. So I bought 2 of these. These were $1.98 or so a piece. And it's just electrolytes just to give your water a little bit of flavor, but more so to give you some much needed electrolytes. And it'll just make you feel better, and you'll feel better hydrated is what. So I have had one of these. I had the mixed berry, and it was great. And I actually put it in my water cooler, my Care Bear mug, and it holds 20 ounces of water. And this is supposed to be one little sleeve. It's supposed to be for like a 16-ounce bottle of water. And so I just added it to 20 ounces, and it was still fine. I could still taste the flavor in it and all of that. Okay, so I picked those up on my Walmart curbside pickup order. And can I tell you that I seriously needed these paper products, friends? So I needed everything. So I bought everything Great Value brand, because why buy name brand when you can use the Great Value brand and they work just as fine. So these are just quart size bags. Just needed to restock the pantry. Great Value sandwich bags. Was running low on the half-gallon bags. I love that they now have these stand up. These are the stand up Great Value bags. Y'all, 40 of those was like $4.88 versus the Glad or the Hefty brand were like almost $6. So ain't nobody got time to be spending my hard-earned money for a bag that I'm going to eventually throw away. And I needed some saran wrap. So I got some of this. This was really cheap too, like probably $2 and some change for 200 feet. So that'll be more than enough to get me probably almost through the year, at least halfway through the year. And then I even needed some of the baby ones, snack bags. I had to get all bags. Isn't that something how it just ends up like that? I needed to re-up on all of my food storage bags. That part. Thank you all for being here. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. Appreciate you. And then y'all, I had a bonus. I got a bonus. Oh. So I may be told a tale. The half-gallon bags might have been $2 and some change, $2.88. These were like $4.88 for 80 freezer gallon bags. Mm-hmm. And look, they've got ribeyes on there. So I'm going to put my ribeyes and my chuck roast in one of these to better protect my meat that I purchased from Sam's Club. I bought a chuck roast for $21, almost at 2.25 pounds beef chuck roast. And I also bought 4 little thin ribeyes for $22. So $40 worth of meat. That's the only meat I bought today at Sam's Club. And this is 80 freezer bags. So I am re-upped on bags for the moment, friends. And then, y'all, it was a curbside pickup. And bless their heart, I did tip the fellas that brought the little guy that brought my things. He's a young man that brought my things to the car, put them in the trunk for me. Actually, he put them in the back door for me so I could just easily get to them. And y'all, these were they. I did not order these, but these things were delivered to my car and I didn't know it till I got home. But I know Walmart, even if I tried to call them and say, oh, y'all gave me someone else's things, they would say, keep it, ma'am, because for good public health. So keep it with our compliments. So I am, and it's happened to me before, and someone's probably got my stuff before as well. It happens. So this is the EOS. Do you say EOS or do you say EOS? But anyway, I'm trying out their Cream de Pistachio body lotion, and they say this is really good. I'm not sure if I've ever had the EOS brand. I love their lip moisturizer situations. I love those. And this is a body mist. So y'all, this I got absolutely free because they gave me somebody's stuff in my Walmart curbside pickup. These 2 items. So thank you, Walmart. Creme de pistachio. Yeah, that's my response. That's my initial review. You know I do product reviews. That's my initial review. Creme de pistachio. Thank you, Kathleen. Kathleen says no judgment, okay, on the snacks and things. But if y'all have better options, because I am on a high protein, low carb, high fiber diet. So if you have better options as far as my snacking, my fruits and vegetables that I purchased, veggies, as far as veggies for the week, all I have is bag salad. I picked up another bag of bag salad from Sam's Club. And it was $2.82. But I did get fresh apples and black grapes for fresh fruit. And let me look around. Let me make sure. So, y'all, what do you think? How much do you think this stuff cost me from Sam's Club? Let me tell you what I got from Sam's Club. Egg rolls, $9.88. Black grapes, $6.87. 24 count of eggs from Sam's Club, $4.25. Ice cream bars that I didn't need, but Low Carb Queen made them sound so good. These are they, $11.98. 4 thin cut ribeyes, emphasis on thin cut, $22.57. Beef chuck pot roast, $21.68. So $43, actually $44 spent on my fresh meat from Sam's Club. Because it's Super Bowl weekend, I picked up the 3-pack of mini cans from Coke with cherry Coke, Fanta orange, and mini Sprite. And actually, the Sprite has fewer calories, only 90 calories. I see the Fanta Orange has 100 calories and the Cherry Coke has 100 calories. Y'all, $17.94 for 30 cans of drink, of the mini cans. Y'all, you might as well get the full size cans because y'all, I'm gonna intentionally not sweat the small stuff, but I know the boy is going to drink all of these up because I don't really buy drinks, but because it is Super Bowl weekend, so the guests will have them for Sunday, and then he'll blow through what's left because that's what these kids do, right? They just blow through everything, as in just eat up everything. Anyway, but I don't eat them anyway, so I'll probably enjoy a Sprite or something and call it a day from Super Bowl while I'm eating my Skinny Pop popcorn. Y'all help me to be accountable, even though it's Super Bowl weekend. And then the Fritos were $4.48. The Skinny Pop was $6.48. Febreze, the 4-pack of Febreze, I think it was a 4-pack, was $9.98. The apples, $5.96 for 3 pounds of apples. No, for 4 pounds of apples from the great state of Washington in the Pacific Northwest. Y'all, how much do you think that ran me? I gave you all the prices. So it was like $114.42. $114.42 for my household staples for the month of January from Sam's Club, including $40 worth of meat. Another fresh fruit ran me, well, y'all just heard all the prices. And so like $114.42, but I had $35.52 in Sam's Cash, which is like cash back because I'm a Plus member, so I get more cash back. And so $35 off of that. So I paid like $75 for my stuff from Sam's Club. So not too bad. No, I paid like $85 for my stuff from Sam's Club today because I had the $35.52 credit. Yeah. Y'all, me and my rough math doesn't work well. Anyway. And I also picked up some dresses. Y'all, I found a red dress and a pink dress. And so we're going to do a try on haul and y'all going to let me know how that goes, but not right now. So I've got to get my meat in the freezer and these salted caramel almond, 0 added sugar, keto. You see, it says keto ice cream treats that I paid $12 for, like $1 a bar for. So these are they. I don't know, y'all. My pistachio creme de pistachio from EOS or EOS. I always say EOS, but y'all tell me if I'm saying it wrong. Or are you supposed to just say the letters? I don't know. And so, okay, we've got, Checkout Diaries says that Skinny Pop is delicious. Yep, I agree. Skinny Pop is the bomb. And one of my friends says that the big bag, like I got, this is the 14-ounce bag. She says that the popcorn tastes better when it's in that big bag like that. So I'll let you know when we go into that. Anyway, y'all, I just wanted to check in with you. Thank y'all for being locked in. Thank y'all for all of the things, other things. But yeah, let's fix myself some. Have y'all did your shopping for the weekend, or how? Where do you shop? Oh no, I deleted somebody's message on accident. Hold your phone, friends. Hold your phone. Okay, coffee station is looking a hot mess, but here we go. Here goes nothing, y'all. Here goes nothing. I was trying to take this little cord up, but it keeps falling down because I'm using painter's tape. All the painter's tape that was left from the painters, the contractors. Anyway, we don't have no business trying to be fancy anyway. Right? Right. So, coffee station, what do you think? Coffee station is set up before Valentine's, complete with some a cherry heart mix from Walmart. So that's that. I got these cups from, y'all see the peanut butter cookies? At least I didn't cook them. So I got these cups from Dollar Tree. Got these cups from Dollar Tree, and then I looked in the pantry and I had these little lids. So I think they fit. I had these little lids left from some other little paper to-go cups. So let's do, what do y'all think? What do you think? Coffee station, what do you think? Coffee station, what do you think? Okay. That's where we are. So let's just do some hot tea because I am completely out of coffee until my coffee comes from Amazon. And I hope I put it on the subscribe and save order from Amazon. And it's Friday, so I'm going to put some of my delicious organic local honey in it from 3 Oaks Farm. Shout out to 3 Oaks Farm. I'm going to put some of that in my hot tea. Hot tea, friends. Hot tea. Yeah, don't forget to set your notifications for all to all. Y'all, I'm getting down to the very last drop of this honey. Y'all, this honey has, look at that. God did that. You cannot be good local honey. Yep, I'm getting hot water out of the coffee pot because I can do that, and you can too. I got all this food up here, so I can't put the tea kettle on, my electric tea kettle. So this will do. So I don't know if these little hearts are going to have a cherry flavor, but it has little hearts in it and stuff for Valentine's Day. So I thought that would be nice for hot chocolate, stuff like that. I don't know. Y'all know I be doing the most. Plus we got Super Bowl weekend, so I might do some stuff. Oh, y'all forgot the tea bag. Duh. Girl. You're doing all this chit chat and you don't even have your tea bag in there. I'm having yogi tea. My sweet tangerine positive energy tea supports focus and energy levels. Certified organic from the Yogi Tea Company. I should have put it right in there with my honey and my water, but I'm too busy talking. Thank you for those who hit that like button. I appreciate you. So our thought for the day is, well, see, thank you. Thank God for grace. It says, let me read it to you. Never regret your mistakes. Admire the courage it took to attempt the unknown. And certainly, I had just made a mistake by not putting my tea bag in there. And so, no regrets, though, because I needed to read you that quote. Give yourself grace. Let's focus on that this weekend. Grace. Yeah. I don't know. I found this little stick. I must have got flowers last year or something. So I just stuck it over here. I said, oh, this is instant decor. Because I had some little things that go here, y'all, I really cannot find my stuff. I don't know, y'all. I'm not gonna overthink it though at all because ain't nobody got time to be worried about all that. So what do y'all think? I put up a few tchotchkes for at the coffee station for Valentine's Day. So let's let my tea steep a little bit. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn one of these little things over here so that this can really steep for us. Let's do that. Let that steep. While I put up this meat and things. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all for being locked in. It's KendyK. Hi there, Just B. We're just putting up groceries from the Sam's Club monthly grocery haul and Walmart curbside pickup. I'm a Plus member at Sam's Club and also a Walmart Plus member as well, so that I can get in and get out, and it just works better. So let me get everything that needs to get into the freezer and fridge. While my tea is steeping, I think I deserve that tea. Plus, it'll keep me from doing what I like to do, and that's snack. Just for no reason. There's just no cause for all that mindless snacking. Thank y'all for being here. While I'm at it, I'll take one of those electrolyte packets. My Care Bear mug. So I'll add some of those new electrolyte thingies that I got. And put that, it's 16 ounces of water, but like a water bottle. But I'll just put it in my 20 ounces. Yeah, so I'm dropping my meat. These are those ribeyes, 4 ribeyes for $22.57. These are thin cut ribeyes. So they only have like 1.5 pounds of ribeyes. But such is life. It's $44 worth of meat. And then I bought, this is a little shy of 3 pounds chuck roast. Angus chuck roast, beef chuck roast. So I'm putting those each in a freezer bag. Get those in the freezer. But definitely not cooking any of these because this is a weekend. I don't even think I'm cooking on Sunday. I won't even do that chuck roast on Sunday. I don't know. These are going in the freezer. Thank you all for dropping in. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate you. And then, y'all, the stashing has to begin. We have got to stash away. We simply must stash away my salted caramel ice cream bars with almonds so that they don't get eaten up by someone who's not me. Okay, that part. So y'all, I'm over here in the freezer getting things stashed away. And that's how you know he doesn't watch my YouTube channel, because he doesn't know that I stashed the good sausage away, my good Conecuh sausage. Yep, so that's what you get for that. Watching your mama's YouTube channel. So, who y'all got for the Super Bowl? The Seahawks or the New England Patriots? Y'all, it really is like a clash of the coasts. We've got the New England Patriots from the East Coast versus the Seattle Seahawks. And you know me, it's going to be the Seahawks for me. I can't wait to let y'all know what I think of these ice cream bars after I've torn through the box. I've got to take them out of here because this box won't fit in my freezer. Got too much good food in there. So, plus if I take them out of the box, then I can hide them better. Three net carbs in these ice cream bars. I'm having a spot of tea, and I wanted to show y'all the coffee station all decked out for Valentine's Day. I don't know if it's all decked out, but just trying to give us the vibe. Hey, low carb queen, low carb queen. Low carb queen. Why did I have to go trek through Sam's Club? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I haven't had any yet because I haven't had anything to eat yet, and I'm about to have some tea because I'm still trying to do the keto, but it is the weekend, and I've been giving myself a break. Not the keto. I've been trying to do the OMAD, 1 meal a day. Y'all, I feel like I'm starving myself and not losing the weight. So I feel like my body is like trying to hold on to the pounds because of the food fasting that I'm doing on OMAD. I don't know. Okay, I know. Refrigerator is reminding me that the freezer doors are open. So low carb queen, I'll have to report back. And it's not funny, low carb queen. It is not funny that you have me eating these keto bars that were essentially $11 and some change. So I essentially paid $1 per bar for them. And now I'm having to hide them in the freezer because there is no way that the boy is going to eat my $12 ice cream bars. Nope. Yeah, so y'all, these egg rolls, now he can have these because that can be his snack or whatever. And the next time we do a Asian inspired meal like our shrimp fried rice, he didn't even realize that I had swapped out the white rice and swapped in 1 cup of brown rice and 1.5 cups of riced cauliflower instead of white rice. He didn't even notice it. But he did ask, did we have any egg rolls? And I was like, yeah, I could get some egg rolls. Because I like a good egg roll cooked in the air fryer. They're better when you cook them in the air fryer. I'm just saying. So I bought him these so he can snack on them. And we'll have some. If I had some. Yo, ain't that something you got to hide the food from these kids? Low carb queen. See, that's why I rock with low carb queen. Because low carb queen said exactly, KendyK. Hide this stuff. Hide the bars. Honey, you ain't got to tell me. Because I already know. The more food you buy, the more food these children will eat up. The more food you buy, the more food they will eat up. So thank goodness I did have that $35 in Sam's Club cash. As a Plus member, I don't know how much more you get, but you get more cashback savings And I do all my 99.9% of my gas comes from Sam's Club because I think you get 3% cash back as a Plus member on gas purchases up to $4,000 a year. So, KendyK is always I'm gonna try to stack them savings as much as possible. Yeah, if I take this frozen stuff out of the boxes and things, I'm able to get a lot more into the freezer. I don't know. If I do fried rice, I don't know what we're gonna do for Sunday for Super Bowl. I got some ideas in mind, but not quite sure which direction I'm headed in for that. But yes, house and home. House and home. House and home. They show we wash my grapes. So as far as fresh fruit, friends, I picked up 3 pounds of black grapes, black seedless grapes. So you know that those have been genetically modified because grapes have seeds in them. Okay. And I bought my favorite cosmic apples from the great state of Washington. 4 pounds of apples. So that's my fresh fruit from the Sam's Club. And then I picked up a very small Walmart curbside pickup. And I got these. So low carb queen, I think you mentioned these as well. And are these the same thing? Because one says energy, one says electrolytes. And I remember you always talking about the electrolytes and adding them to your water. You have a fancy Stanley cup. I just have a Care Bear mug. It's 20 ounces though. And so I'm going to add one of these packets. I already had one and I like this mixed berry. But are these the same thing? Or I hope this doesn't have like caffeine in it. Ooh, it says caffeine. It says it right there. So I did not choose this. They gave it to me as a, what do you call it? Substitution. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Y'all, I don't want energy drink. All I wanted was some electrolytes. Ooh. Ooh. These are not the same thing. These are not. No. These are not the same thing. Oh, my screen is blurry. Okay. Thank you, low carb queen. So maybe I have y'all too close. What about now, low carb queen? Hey there, Coach Mean Reed. Hey there, friend. Happy Friday. Is that better? Yeah. You use non-electrolytes. Well, KendyK use that. I'm gonna try the Great Value brand. Then I don't know the difference. But so they substituted this right here because there was another flavor beside mixed berries, and apparently they didn't have it, so they gave me this instead. Okay, did we get the blurriness cleared up? Thank y'all for telling me. That is much clearer now. I can see clearly now the rain is fall. I'm just making up the words. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Anyway, y'all know I can't sing. Anyway, so I did get the boy, and in honor of Super Bowl weekend, I did get the boy some drinks. Y'all, these drinks were $17.98 for 30 mini cans. Okay. We over here gonna be drinking mini cans, okay? And I probably should have just went ahead and got the regular size cans because he gonna drink them up. So anyway, as long as he don't drink them up for Sunday after the guests, whatever. I'm just here. But because what he not gonna get is my keto almond salted caramel ice cream bars. I already had those hid away. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for hitting that like button. Yes. Kathleen, hey friend. I know, Kathleen, thank you. Don't we have to get it done on a Friday? Y'all, don't we have to get it done on a Friday? So y'all, with just like that, I'm gonna have my spot of tea. And our thought for the day is never regret your mistakes. Admire the courage it took to attempt the unknown. Amen. That makes me think of me starting this YouTube channel and getting that thing to full monetization. So if you started a YouTube channel at whatever age, congratulations, you did the impossible. Most folks can't even get out of their head and actually start the channel. They can't hit the buttons and get it done. But if you did, Kathleen, did you? Low Carb Queen, I know you did. I am Coach Mean, I know you did too. If you started your YouTube channel, you have done so much already. And with that, thank you for rocking and riding with me in these YouTube streets. Y'all have a great weekend. If I don't see you again, y'all be blessed. Watch and pray. Watch what's going on in our country and be making preparations. Goodbye for now.